We are recording live, no editing. New Blackwing support is here. Now, I'm not going to do a boring video where I just read off all these card effects. I'm going to show you them being played. We're going to see an end board, a starting field, what's good with these new Blackwings. Now, before that, join the giveaway. Like, subscribe, comment, $100 giveaway. Also, I'm live on twitch.tv/Dkayed right now. We're doing a $1,000 meta qualifier tournament. Learn Sword Soul, the best deck. Come to me, and I will show you the best players, the best plays, all the ways. Now, let's get right into it. If you don't know, Blackwings have been reduced to summoning Kali Yuga. That sucks. They've lost their identity. This is the breakdown, the most popular way to play Blackwings, and there's barely any Blackwings in the extra deck. It's all freaking Exceeds. Not cool. Now, there's some people, some chads out there trying to play pure Blackwings, like this player in a Japanese tournament, I believe. This is a more of a pure Blackwing deck, so for this player, they're going to be excited about the new support. The new support is nuts. Now, let's get through a combo to show you how good the new support is, and we'll talk about the cards as we're going through the combo. So this is not a new card. The Simoon is just a very good starter for the deck. So we're going to activate the Simoon by banishing any Blackwing from the hand, to then grab a Black Whirlwind to play it, to then normal summon our Simoon. Now, by normal summoning the Simoon, that's going to activate the Black Whirlwind to search for a brand new card, which is Suthri, the Illusory Spark. I'm going to hide the chat so you can actually read the effects of me. Here we go. When this card is normal summon, you could add one card that mentions Blackwing Dragon from your deck to your hand. And also another effect is you could tribute one monster to special summon a level 2 token. And you also take damage, but we're not going to be messing with that. So what you need to know here is that this will be searching for a very good card, and we'll be ending up tributing the Simoon for a level 2 token to then make plays with it. And the level 2 token is a tuner, so very good. So let's perform our normal summon since the Simoon was our extra normal summon. That will trigger the Black Whirlwind. Black Whirlwind is going to search for a brand new card, Shamal. Shamal says you could send this from your hand or field to the graveyard to place a Black Feather Whirlwind from your deck face up in your spell and trap zone. And also, in addition, this is what is being searched for with the Suthri, not the Black Whirlwind, by the way. Because we are 1400 attack, we cannot search for a 1600. The Black Whirlwind is searching for another new card. So we'll read that in a second, just so you know we're double searching on this single normal summon with the Black Whirlwind. So this will play the new continuous spell from the deck. You'll see that in a bit. Don't worry about that. And then we have this brand new, Vata the Knave. If you control a Blackwing, you could special summon this onto the field, and this could use your deck for a synchro summon. We know using the deck is broken, right? Fusion Destiny is being abused right now. This is essentially Fusion Destiny, but Synchro Destiny for Blackwings. All right, let's get to the next part of the combo. We're going to send the Shamal to the graveyard to play the brand new Black Feather Whirlwind. Let's read it. Black Feather Whirlwind. If you special summon a Dark Synchro from your extra deck, you could target one of your banished or engraved Blackwings to special summon it. Also, if a dark monster you control would be destroyed, you could remove a Black Feather counter from your field instead of being destroyed. We don't really care about that effect, but we do want to use the special summoning effect. Now, we're going to special summon the Vata onto the field because we control a Blackwing. Now, let's do maybe a better view. You like that? How about that? There we go. That seems pretty good. Now, Vata is going to be able to do its synchro effect. We're going to, during the main phase, you could send this on the field and one or more Blackwing non-tuners from your deck to the graveyard who equal exactly level 8. So 2. What is this? A brand new card. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's right. This is the way to get Zephyros, the Elite, into the graveyard. Zephyros is nuts for combos. It could resummon itself from the graveyard. So we're going to send this to the graveyard, and we're going to send this to the graveyard, and then we're going to send the Chinook to the graveyard for this synchro summon. But before we do that, let's read this card. This card is nuts. It's a really good hand trap. If you control a dark synchro monster, this becomes a quick effect, and the quick effect is to reduce a monster by 700 attack and negate its effects. So that could be damage step. Damage step, reduce and negate from the hand, mate. It is only a hard once returned, but we're not using the effect to negate, obviously. We're sending to the graveyard. So let's put it into the graveyard, and that's going to be our level 8 synchro into a card that no one uses. The Blackwing Dragon. Konami wanted to find a way to make use of this card because it's Crow's main card, right? And now we could finally use this card. So now, what do we do with this field? Well, we're going to use this Suthri effect to tribute off the Simoon to summon a level 2 tuner token. Let's get right to that. We'll activate the effect. I'm not going to click activate because I think it bugs it out. So we're going to send the Simoon to the graveyard, and then we're going to summon a token, and I'm going to turn the token into a level 2. There you go. So we have a level 2 tuner token and the level 4. We're now going to synchro. We're going to put this to the graveyard and get rid of the token to come forth and summon the brand new level 6 synchro, Boreas the Evil Wind. What is Boreas the Evil Wind? What does this do? It is a synchro tuner. If this card is synchro summoned, you could send one Blackwing monster from your deck to the graveyard, then become that card's level. So we will send. Gia, what's going on over there? Why are we under attack under my video? And when this card destroys a monster by battle, you could banish one Blackwing from your field or graveyard to special summon the destroyed monster to your field. Gia, what's going on? Why am I being attacked? Gia? What the hell, Gia? There's no editing in this video.
Open the door.
Come on.
How did you open the door?
Okay, so now we're going to use the effect on summon to send from our deck to the graveyard the level 1 Orochi. So let's put the Orochi to the graveyard. Now this becomes level 1 and is a level 1 tuner. So they're very good. Level 1 tuner. Now, also, we are triggering the effect of the Blackfeather Whirlwind because on summon of a Dark Synchro monster, you could target one of your Blackwings or Blackwing Dragons with lower attack that's banished in your graveyard, special summon it. So what are we going to be special summoning? We are going to be special summoning the Vata. Where's Vata at? Vata, Vata, Vata. Come forth, Vata, onto the field. All right, very good. Now, we are going to use the special effect of the Shamal. Shamal says that you could banish this card, target a Blackwing in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Let's banish the card, and let's add the Orochi to the hand. Come to my hand. Very good. And now, we're going to special summon the Orochi onto the field. Now, are you ready? We're going to use the entire field. We're going to send you to the graveyard. Send you to the graveyard. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 8 equals level 12, mate. What are we summoning? We're stealing Jack Atlas's card. We just stole Super Nova Dragon. Now, the combos do not stop here. We still have more plays, so focus. We got more plays here, all right? So what this says is, if your opponent activates a monster effect or declares an attack, you will be chain linked to the monster effect. You'll chain to banish this card and also banish all cards your opponent controls. And then during the next end phase, it comes back on the field. Holy moly, banish all cards your opponent controls. Remember, this whole combo is just Simoon. Now, let's continue our combo. We have Zephyros. Zephyros in the graveyard is going to activate, special summoning itself onto the field, returning the Blackfeather Whirlwind to our hand. We could then replay it. Now, are you ready? We're not done. We've only just begun. We are now going to summon from the extra deck. We're going to banish. Ready? This is a brand new synchro mechanic. Must either be synchro summoned or special summoned by banishing one tuner synchro and one Blackwing Dragon from your field and or graveyard. Holy moly. Each time your opponent activates a monster effect, you can place a Blackfeather counter on this card, and then you inflict 700 damage to your opponent. And then you have other cards that interact to your Blackfeather counters. Also, during your opponent's turn, you can quick effect, tribute this card with 4 more Blackfeather counters, destroy all cards in the field, including your own. So, not that great. It's just, it's easy to summon and gain a ton of Blackfeather counters. So, let's summon this onto the field by banishing from our graveyard the Blackwing Dragon banished, and the Tuner Synchro banished, the Boreas the Wind, to summon this. Holy moly. Now, what we're going to be able to do is activate this again. This is not hard once per turn. Holy moly. Because we returned it back to the hand with Zephyros, if you special summon a Dark Synchro monster, special summon this onto the fields. There is no hard once per turn effect on this. So the Zephyros reset this effect to activate, to come forth and summon mate. We're going to summon, not from just the graveyard, the banished tuner synchro onto the fields. And then we're going to make our final play. Our final play, this thing retained its level from the simulator. It's actually level 6, okay? We're going to send Zephyros to the graveyard. We're going to send Boreas to the graveyard to come forth and summon, essentially, an Arrival. Oh my. We have full armor, the Blackwing full armor master. Blackwing tuner, non-tuner monster. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We used a 4 and a 6 to make this unaffected by other card effects. That is nuts. And each time an opponent's monster activates its effect, you can place a wedge counter on that monster. And then during your turn, you could target a monster with a wedge counter, take control of it until forever. Yoink. And then once per turn during your end phase, you can destroy all monsters on the field that have wedge counters if you do not want to take control of them. Or if they have multiple monsters with wedge counters, steal one, then wipe them up. So we have the banish everything if your opponent activates or attacks. We have unaffected by everything. And then we just got this big body on the field that's dealing 700 damage. It's kind of like the Masquerade. If your opponent activates a monster effect, not anything, deal 700 damage, gain the counters, and then you will be building up towards wiping up the entire field. And that is the quick Blackwing support playing through it. So are there any cards that we did not mention here? What we didn't really showcase too much was the power of this being able to quick effects negate from the hand. That is nuts. It is 100 attack, so very easily searchable with the Black Whirlwind. We saw the power of the Black Feather Whirlwind being more than once per turn if you return it back to the hand with the Zephyros. There's some other counter trap cards that are here that we didn't use for the combo, but I will link the article. You can read up on these cards. I just wanted to, instead of boringly reading these cards to you, I wanted to showcase a cool combo. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Let me know if you liked this play, this combo way, this format, and I would like to cover more TCG and OCG. Do not forget to join the $100 giveaway, and do not forget to join me on Twitch right now. We are live casting the tournament. Learn Sword Soul Best Deck. Let's go, Fools. Oh yeah, Crow's back.